Hey, how you doing?
To an extent,
We are now live, by the way.
Yeah, Zero is back.
Yep, 0-0. We are now live, by the way. Oh my god. Exhausting day today, but it is a day. My armor's starting to hurt slightly, but that's okay. It's actually, like, not sore, but, like, also just kind of slow. But anyways. A little bit late. Sorry about that, folks. Try to get people here, but time is time. And Wally also had a fun time at the skating park today with a guy who broke his hand, so we've been listening to that for a little bit. But,
Yeah.
Yep. Welcome, folks. Welcome. If I remember correctly, yeah, so last time, y'all, Zero, you weren't here for what happened the end of last time, so they started talking with, Avery. They started fixing up a body, which I don't know if you were you there for that 1-0, or did you leave after that?
I think he left because you were the one in control of the character when he pulled off the foot
Ah,
or the leg.
yeah. But yeah, so basically, Zero, if your internet is not being a douche to you at the moment, essentially, we rolled a nat 20 on whether or not someone was following them, and it turned out to be a red-haired woman. So they shot her in the head, started ripping off her face very meticulously with a knife, pretty much just skinning her face. They had Krampus chop off her leg, and then he started using it to bleed on himself once more. And they started changing the face structure and stuff in order to make it look more like Avery. Avery gave Rogue her shotgun, and he promised he would return to her with the shotgun and with her clothes, which he then put on the body of the dead guy, or dead girl, when they got into the Brotherhood of Steel area. And then the midget and Avery decided to teach the midget how to shoot, so she shot Krampus in the shoulder as his present, and he got tiny Christmas balls, which he then shunked into the green car here, pretending it was ornaments on Christmas tree. As disturbing as that sounds. I actually don't know if you're still here. Zero, are you there? Is your internet killing itself?
What the fuck, guys? I leave for half an episode, and this happens?
Listen, we had to sell it, okay? They're not gonna believe that we took down the Red Devil without a scratch.
So you're gonna cut off her goddamn face.
No, they pulled off the face of the person who was tracking them. Avery's still perfectly fine.
But still.
Yeah, I know, it was kind of disturbing. They literally, like, Jap
'Cause they
was
don't
just
have
kind
the
of
same
shaving her
face.
face off, you know?
What the fuck is wrong with all of you?
They are...
Winchester's a fucking deathclaw, and even he's not that brutal.
Hey,
I mean, to be fair, I don't know that any of us, except Sasuke, which really didn't do much of anything, and Krampus, who is Krampus, have a good karma.
Yeah.
So
Currently, the entire time, Sasuke has been attempting to figure out what exactly is wrong with Avery, and has kind of figured out that possibly a lung transplant may make her life easier, may actually save her, or it may just make her life not a bundle of shit. But in either case. Huh?
I mean, it can't be for the fact that she smokes like a motherfucker.
She actually has lung God, what was it? Tier 2? No. Stage 2? Stage 2 lung cancer at the moment, weirdly enough.
No,
She
Stage 2
drinks a
wouldn't be
fuck
that bad,
ton.
honestly.
Yeah. It's
The way you described it, it would have been like fucking stage 4.
Well, stage
Lung
3 is where it
cancer.
starts to spread to other portions of the body, and then stage 4 is having cysts in other sections of the body. Stage 2 is just half her lungs are just filled with something, either dead tissue or a legitimate giant cyst is in half of her lungs, which is unpleasant as shit. But yeah, as it turns out, stage 2 is actually kind of bad. I legitimately thought it was stage 4 at first, then me and Yuki spent like 30 minutes
Because
looking
don't they
it up.
always say that stage 4 is the terminal? Is when it becomes
Yeah.
terminal?
When it starts to spread to other portions of the body and starts to leach into other segments is when you can't get rid of it, and it's pretty much just going to start killing you, regardless what you do.
I
Which,
mean, it's kind of killing her anyway, so I don't know.
yeah, the only thing keeping her alive is booze and drugs.
Anyway, this is another rant, so continue.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's kind of what you guys been doing so far. You guys also have your side quest, which is for the Old Ham grocery outlet that you guys haven't looked at for a while because y'all thought this place was the pinnacle of death and doom, which to be fair it would be, except for the meticulous detail set to the radiation bomb that's over there. Weirdly enough, there's some kind of plating on it that originally wasn't there, mostly because you guys can't see the car indent that was in there, so you're fairly certain it was kind of fixed. You're not sure who exactly would have fixed that thing up, but definitely someone did. Which kind of concerns you that there'd be someone who's such an expert on radiation that they would have slapped a radiation-proof seal onto the damn thing, but hey, someone did. Anyway, so
Yeah,
besides...
and that someone's a bitch.
Is a bitch.
But yeah, so you guys have the thing Oldham. You currently Wanderer is just kind of curled up on the Deathclaw's back inside of a little saddle thing that y'all have. It's kind of... Have you guys ever seen Avatar: The Last Airbender? Kind of like that thing on Appa, basically.
Oh my god, I can hear you guys.
Oh Jesus, Zero, you are
You
quieter
mean
than a
like
donkey.
the weird
Hello.
Oh, there you
weird
are.
platform saddle that Alpha has?
Yeah, it's something similar to that. Obviously not the same, just because your back doesn't
Basically-
quite curve the same way.
Basically, Sin, if you wanted to say it in layman's terms, we're turning Krampus into a truck.
Well, that's actually on your back. Krampus is
Oh well, then you're turning Winston into
something similar.
you're turning.
How many horsepower? How much horsepower is one Deathclaw power?
I don't know, but probably quite a bit. Definitely not
I'd
cars.
say at
horsepower.
least
Not-
2.
Not in pure speed, but in like raw power. You
Mhm.
know,
Something
I'm
similar.
back.
probably
Hello.
would be a pretty good like 100 horsepower or something.
Something.
I doubt that.
So are we still waiting on anybody, or?
Nope, we're all here.
We're just
No,
kind of
no,
recapping right
I
now.
just BRB'd real quick to check something.
Yep. We just did a recap of what y'all were doing, which was halfly for you because you weren't here, but you weren't here again, so I'm not going to re-go over.
Basically, they took some woman's face
Ah, you
off.
good.
They're planning to do a lung transplant for Avery, and everybody is all fucking mental.
Fair enough.
He skinned a face.
Yeah, so it's skin face and
I
they
saw
shot
that.
Krampus, yeah. But
I wish I was there because I would have said something from Borderlands.
yeah, I made him
Freaking-
say
Facebook
Christmas
shooting.
balls and then slammed them into the car that he's now sees as a Christmas tree. It's also covered in blood, so it's a red and
Skin
green
pizza.
Christmas tree. Oh.
Haha, skinny penis.
Hang on, what was it?
How'd you get that from
Borderlands.
Skin Pizza?
I don't know. I was listening to it and
Because he's
It is
Ron.
gonna be.
I just heard, and for some reason, my brain registered skinny penis.
Oh,
Krampus
God.
looks at this and he says, "Skin pizza party."
Oh my God.
I'm gonna let him eat it.
Oh,
Uh,
God, that's... Oh, okay.
I mean, there is less evidence that way.
That is true.
Who's gonna check the fecal material of a Krampus to find a face?
I'll walk to you that path, but yeah. So
We are professional criminals. We know how to dispose of bodies.
Skin pizza party.
but yeah, so that's your guys' mission is you now have the ability to go to the Red Vipers and to basically turn in your bounty, gain access to the Brotherhood of Steel. You guys can do your side quest here, or you can go ahead and do some other stuff if you wish to. What are you guys' plans?
He said we had. I mean, if we've got a side quest here while we're in town, might as well.
So if you guys look at the third tab, which is the journal, and you look at Revolution, you guys can see the actual quest itself, which I'm gonna pull up for the viewers here.
I think you mean quest.
Yep. Around the Vault 200. Yuki, did you fall asleep again?
Yes.
Yuki. 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 Yuki.
Spoon voice. Spoon voice.
Yuki, my dear, this is my new thorn voice. Are you awake to entertain us?
Wow, that didn't even. Yuki. Yuki,
Well,
you're
she is
snoring.
dead. She is freaking dead.
Try it again.
Yuki.
Try it again.
Yuki,
Wait,
come
somebody-
here. I'm under your bed.
Hey, she's half awake.
Yuki, wake up. Ace is dying.
I'm gonna be eating the egg if you don't wake up.
Oh god. Yeah, every time y'all say egg, I just look at egg, and I think, why would you do that? And then I remember the death clock.
Oh, you
Yeah,
better
just
not.
keep doing that same thing. So.
You better not, because Winchester's in mama mode right now. Because you know, he's sitting there, he's just kind of cradling his egg, petting it.
You're gently massaging
any-
it with a cloth, you know.
I guess to start things off, Wandy kind of looks at you, Winchester, and he's like, "Since when do you have an egg?"
I actually don't know. Apparently, I gave birth to it.
You're a girl.
He just looks at you with just a straight
You're
face.
a female Deathclaw?
It would have seemed so, even though I clearly remember being a male human. But I guess that's what happens when you mess with genetics, right?
Unless you have some sick fantasy of being a female Deathclaw, then yeah.
Like as if I had any fantasy about becoming this. He just kind of shows you, like, you know, his claws and just gesturing to his whole self. While useful at times, it has been the bane of my existence for a good 20 years.
I don't know, man. I've seen a lot of nerds like you who fantasize about becoming females by any means necessary.
For one thing, if I was going to do such a thing, I would have preferred to have still been human. At least then I'd have thumbs! I don't have thumbs like this, I just have big meaty claws!
Wait,
You have thumb-like appendages.
you didn't happen to get pregnant from that other Deathclaw from that other camp we ended up the pink crew, you know, the ones with the pink
You just see
cutie crusaders.
he just kind of tilts his head as he's trying to remember. I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't.
We've heard the
Oh,
story
man.
and assume yes.
Yeah,
I mean-
you know what? Since
It was a very traumatic time for Winchester. He has completely blocked it from his memory.
Alright.
and who are your new friends? I didn't quite introduce myself yet.
They're
Wait. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I wouldn't exactly call them friends, of course. They're that one over there, the one in the Do you have a gas mask on as well, or is it just a regular face mask?
Me, not currently.
Yeah, Ace.
I have a gas mask, but I'm not wearing it currently.
The one over there that we doubtfully call Ace. He keeps wanting to try to eat my egg. If he comes near us, I'll fucking fillet him like a fish.
That wasn't me, that was him. I point at Jap.
Give me the egg. Give me the egg.
No, friend, it's my egg.
What if the truth is?
Because it's my child. You wouldn't want me to eat your child, now would you?
Depends on how hungry you are.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
What?
I can't believe you! What kind of a monster are you and let me eat your children?
Oh my.
Jap blankly looks at you. Winchester, we both know you know the answer to that one.
Granted, but still! You have some type of moral compass?
Are you serious?
Well,
We
to
just
be
skinned a
fair,
face, man. What do you expect from us?
You just see him zoom his head zip over to you. You what?
You didn't notice?
I was busy cradling my egg!
I was doing. See? As Jap pulls out the still bloodied hatchet. See?
Oh
I skinned it with
God.
this.
I don't know why you skinned it with that. We have knives.
Because I like my knives to be
pizza.
nice and... Jap looks at you. Because I like my knives to be clean when I juggle them.
Also, have to be honest, Winchester, Deathclaw eggs are the tastiest eggs I've ever had.
Okay, it must just be me considering that I am actually a deathclaw right now. It's kind of, and also granted, I am kind of a mother to this egg right now. That might be slight hormonal imbalances causing me to think irrational thoughts. But still, what is wrong with all of you? I swear, it seems like the deathclaw of your group is the most human amongst all of you.
I mean, granted, considering we need to survive here, we take a lot of measures.
Technically speaking, only a few of us are human.
Yeah,
And one of
that's
them is
true.
a psychopath who'd like to do
Human?
drugs. Are you human?
I'm human.
I thought you were an elf.
Who's the child?
Krampus.
The Winchester just puts his hand in front of you. You do not want to say that.
Just because I'm a Christmas elf doesn't mean I'm not human.
But you can only be one or the other. I thought elves were something of magic. And you are magic, my dear. Magic with that stick.
I'm very
Genie
magical.
elf.
And that's
Anybody try to cause harm to that Deathclaw A will meet my stick firsthand.
I've met your stick. He's not very friendly.
Exactly.
To be fair, though,
Now
you never
everybody's
hit me
gonna
with it.
let that
You hit the
egg
stick at Pots and Pans. Those poor Pots and Pans, they never did anything to you. Why didn't you hurt them?
yes.
Well, I take it you guys had.
No.
I take it you guys have had a hell of a time together then.
Yes, and you see, this is what we've been dealing with for the past
Several
few days or
weeks.
so.
Also, why the hell is there a Superman in a suit?
Yeah, that was naughty.
Because he was fancy.
Also, he's probably the most friendliest out of this whole crew. Just don't.
Surprisingly, yes.
He cut off a man's leg and covered himself in his blood. And the man wasn't even trying to hurt him.
Okay, but
Why
the man
is
is still
he-
alive, in all fairness.
But also, you
think.
have to understand, he has the mental capabilities of a child.
Wait,
Oh,
why is he stretching his back with human limbs?
Don't worry.
They were
about
dead when we got there.
You don't want
He
to-
starts to walk forwards as he starts showing off his leg.
Oh, if people are hungry, we can make people food
What?
so that they don't try to eat the egg.
Why don't you get the Deathclaw, not Deathclaw, the Super Mutant to defend you?
Granted, they have mostly been using me as a pack mule this whole time, really. Though I
You
don't
haven't
really-
complained.
That's what I was saying. I don't actually mind it very much because I prefer not to be in the middle of a fight. And it's not one that I can't help, of course. Not so much of a fighter in the beginning.
But, yeah, so what's your name, kid?
You.
Mm.
If you have a name,
I'm-
kid.
Are you talking to me? Because if you're looking at me, I can't tell.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
I warn you, she's
I
blind.
mean, oh, shit, kid. Sorry to hear that.
Meh. Been blind my whole life.
You're the first person to call her kid who hasn't ended up with a stick in the face.
Well, she is a
Okay,
kid.
question. Would I be able to tell if he's a... Would anybody be able to tell whether or not he's a ghoul?
No, he's wearing full body protection. You can't tell what gender he is, besides the fact that you can hear his voice to a degree. He sounds very muffled, but yeah, there's literally nothing about his person that is even slightly showing of skin. Even his physique
Not even
is
smell?
no, he's wearing like full body like coverage and stuff. All the smell is contained. Now, if he takes off his glove, whew, starting to smell
That's
like
when you
dead
can
man
get a
walking.
big picture.
But
I mean, to be fair, when it comes to water, even if he did take his glove, you just probably think that was Krampus, given he's carrying human limbs.
yeah, that's fair.
Fair.
But he's
Fair.
also wearing very baggy outfit, which is helping to contain the smell. But it's also making it so it's extremely hard for you to tell what his body type is, even.
Okay.
hmm He looks like a man who has he looks like a germaphobe that's on steroids.
So, would it be impossible for me to ask for whose face it was that y'all carved off?
Hell if I know.
Wait, y'all carved a face up?
Apparently, they carved a woman's face off, and I'm kind of curious.
They're
well,
currently
we're being
laying
secretive
right there.
about it. Why the hell has nobody witnessed us sitting here for the past 20 minutes over a corpse?
Because
Well, I
I'm
was kinda-
blind.
I was
I wasn't talking to you.
I
Why
kind of
can't
was in my
anyone
own
see
head
it?
for the
Because
moment.
I'm blind.
Kind of was in my own head for the moment. So
saying.
Yeah, it's just, you just see a girl that vaguely resembles Avery laying on the ground, red hair, face mostly peeled
Gone.
off.
Eyes gouged out,
Oh yeah, that too.
God, that poor girl.
Did you all
leg
kill
missing.
Avery?
You all get the right leg.
Yeah. They specifically angled it too. It works so well. The Deathclaw. I was wondering if you guys actually killed Avery.
She's standing right next to you, dude.
You hear her start hacking up a lung practically as she just starts swaying back into the ball.
Okay, look, you have to understand. As a Deathclaw, I have tunnel vision. I can't see anything out of my peripheral.
Yeah, that's fair. Speaking of
Okay,
seeing
but
stuff,
I haven't been drunk that much in a while. I don't know how you can confuse the smell.
fine.
Granted, my smell is very defined, and let me just say, even if you don't drink, you still smell of it.
You just hear the biggest inhale of a sniff coming from Krampus sniffing his armpit.
Oh my god.
He's like, bacon.
I don't think that's bacon, bro.
I would have you roll endurance, but I don't think your character could go down, honestly.
I mean, to be fair, it's his own smell, so like your own smells aren't as bad.
Yeah,
to
that's
you,
true.
anyway.
Still pretty bad. But yeah, speaking of looking at stuff, Ace, you do notice the Old Ham Grocery Outlet massive sign to your right that's just kind of swinging there. You vaguely remember a notice of treasure inside one of your bags as a small book.
I'm gonna point at the sign and say, "Didn't we have something to do over here?"
I don't know what you're pointing at.
Again, I wasn't talking to you.
Not that I
I'm gonna make some food now because I'm hungry.
Look at the carved up face. It's just like, it's making me hungry. Oh, well, not looking at it because you're blind, but
Smelling it.
smelling it. Yeah. I swear,
help
one of
cooking
these
food?
days I'm gonna remember that.
It just smells like a deli. It's just butcher
Oh
shop. It's fine.
God. Yeah. So you just gotta start making your own food over here. But you guys do notice he is pointing to a very large sign that says "Grocery Outlet, Old Ham."
Heh.
Let me see something. Winchester kind of reaches into his bag and he pulls out the book.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Revolution. You notice the book is pretty much blank, but there's a note inside of it that does have that note.
By the way, DM, what the fuck is this?
What
Up
is
here.
what? Oh, up there? Oh. Well, that originally was a Dapper Deviant that was there. He's no longer there. Same with the Crimson
Okay.
Viper. Yeah, they
Just making sure, because I would be okay with the Crimson Viper there because we just killed that person. But if there was a witness, I'm concerned.
There's a witness. They ain't gonna be a witness for much longer.
They're gonna witness a bullet going at them.
Yeet.
Oh, that's right. We have a map that leads us to this place. Let's go take a look.
Can I prepare enough food for everybody to eat?
Oh yeah, sure. So it's gonna take you a little while, but you start making some food as Ron starts walking into the grocery outlet. It looks like a grocery store. Thick, big, lots of aisles, and run down and scavenged. Also, there's a lot of beds around. It doesn't smell particularly well.
Is there any?
Tab can't read.
What was that, Ron?
Is there any food?
No. It's been long since scavenged in here.
Everyone look around. There might be something left over. Maybe under the beds or something.
I'm also going to look.
Pizza.
Not for food, but for anything that might be of value.
Okie dokie. All three of you feel free to roll me city real quick.
City.
How'd you roll ammo, Ron?
Oh, what the
Oh,
fuck?
I think you clicked ammo because Ace's thing pushed it up. How
Yeah,
do you
I-
find a block of gold?
God damn it!
Krampus found gold. Krampus found gold.
Hey, look, more pharmaceutical supplies.
Okay.
You guys have any idea how rare pharmaceutical supplies are in this game?
I
No,
found 2 holotapes.
because that's the second gold bar we found, Sin. Because they have a loot goblin. The loot goblin doesn't care about amount. He only cares about is that he finds more junk.
Oh, you found Almanac. As you guys are wondering, Ace, since you have the highest perception, well, wandering, I should say. As you guys are, as Ace has the highest perception, you start looking around, and you do find not only what was that, holotapes, but you also find a tiny little journal next to it. It looks like a single sheet of paper buried underneath a whole bunch of stuff. Originally, it looked like it was buried slightly underneath some floorboards and stuff like that. But from the moving around of everything, that is the that's where it ended up, basically, is underneath a bunch of things. Krampus, you found 1 bar of gold, because they are one of the rarest things in this game.
He looks at it. Junk. Throws it in the window.
God.
Okay, please tell me somebody smarter than him saw that.
I mean,
Wait a minute, I'm on this side. Would I have seen him?
yeah.
Yeah, you just see him yeet a bar of shining, well, not shining, it's rather rusty, but a bar of gold behind him as it just sails
gold
through
rust?
the air. I don't know if it rusts, but it has a lot of dust
I don't
on
think
it.
it rusts.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
messy.
I'm gonna assume, because it doesn't look like a regular brick,
Mhm.
that it's something sellable, and I'm gonna go out the window after it.
You just find it's a bar of fucking gold.
Roll me flat agility.
I love to think that Ace is like, you threw this out and called it junk?
Any modifier?
Nope.
Okay.
You're able to grab it so unbelievably easily after walking out the window. It hit like the barricade basically and just kind of flopped back onto the table as you just kind of grabbed it, you know.
I'm
It
gonna just go
is-
ahead and pocket
yeah.
that. I'm gonna like look around, make sure nobody else sees me, and I'm gonna pocket it.
Just shove a big bar of gold in your pants.
I have a satchel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
bar
just
of
showed
gold
the
in your
bar
bag.
of gold in your bag. But yeah, the note, which is very small, just simply says, Hi, you found me. And the holotape, hopefully. That's all it says.
The holotape is what we're here for. God damn it.
The note is very short. It appears he does not like the idea of having you go and find something else, except with a holotape, which I'm amazed you found, but, you know, how it goes.
I'm gonna. Ah, wait. I don't have any particular device that could.
It's
play a
Winchester's throat or Avery's arm.
Yeah, Winchester's the thing that he's using to communicate has a holotape thing you can put in.
What would I have to roll to find a device that can play holotapes?
Let's see. You know what? Roll me luck minus. What's your luck at?
I have pretty good luck.
Let's see.
I have a 9 luck.
Wow. All right. Yeah, this is a nearly impossible task. So roll me luck minus 6.
-6. Come on. Fuck.
You unfortunately are not able to find anything that actually plays it very well anyways, and the only thing you can find is a very small, what looks to be tape recorder of sorts, similar to a VHS that could potentially play it, but it's fucked up beyond belief. You assume it was there originally to play this message, whenever it was that this message was originally supposed to be played. It is hardcore levels of fucked.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go outside and grab her arm. I'm not gonna ask, and if she's got her booze in that hand, I'm gonna pull it out of that hand, put it in the other hand, and then use her arm.
Winchester comes over to Jap and hands him the pharmaceutical supplies.
She looks. Well, she actually doesn't give a crap as she just starts swinging another bottle.
Yeah, I didn't think she would.
Yeah, like, momentarily, that you grabbing her arm made her, like, stare daggers at you, but then it passes as she just starts drinking. The holotape is rather pleasant. It has a old man's voice in there. He also sounds vaguely like a pirate. Arr! Glad you found my treasure, my boy. It is a very hard thing to find, but this is also not actually the treasure. In case you're wondering, I'm not that stupid. I'm also not that mean. If you actually want treasure, well, you have to pry it off my cold, dead hands. Thankfully, I know exactly where I died. Mostly because I'm planning on actually going and dying there. So, feel free to pry my treasure out of my cold, dead hands. It will be in... Hold on just a second.
One Piece?
It'll be in the beggar's hole, wherever the fuck that may be by the time you're reading this. Or listening to this, I guess. Pry it out of my cold, dead hands, and you'll be able to use it. My glorious, glorious weapon of destruction. Arr! What's a pirate's favorite letter?
R.
I don't know what you just said because it's recording, but fuck you. It's C, because pirates love the sea. Arr!
That's bullshit.
I said that half as a meme, but honestly, if that's gonna be canon, Ace is just gonna look bewildered, but also very smug.
Well, I guess we both know how he died then. Sailing the radiated sea.
He said hard.
Also, you know, guys, I love how it's now going to be like about maybe over 1,000 episodes before we finally find this treasure, because it's literally just the One Piece.
Y'all going on a
DLC
loopy adventure. On the plus side, you now know it's probably where the Red Vipers are. You just have no idea where it is in there.
Hey, that place we're going to next.
Yeah, with the dead body. Well, with the not dead body, with the legless man who you legified earlier.
Legless woman. Excuse you.
No, the one that you chopped off the leg of earlier.
Oh,
yeah.
that man. Yeah, we leave a lot of legless people in our wake, don't we?
Krampus has a weird fetish for legs.
It seems that way.
Dim legs.
pulls
Them
out
legs,
leg.
yo.
Tasty.
Using a leg to scratch his own ass.
God.
To
Alright.
be fair, it's a mixture of teeth, arms, fingernails, legs, toenails.
Could kill someone with that thing and they would just wish to die.
Man, it's not killing his back though.
It is true. But yeah, so would you guys like to go on your way, or is there anything else you'd like to ask Wanderer / Avery?
Nope. I think we're ready to go now. We did what we came for, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go try one more time at looting over in this direction.
Alright, feel free. Let me see. Look, if you find
got
another
so
bar of
many
gold, I
gold.
swear God. Alright.
And before a bar.
I'll take a med kit. Shit.
Yeah, alright, yeah.
I'm
God
going to
damn.
I'll
very
take 2 med kits.
seriously.
I'm gonna
Dude,
hand them to Sasuke.
nice.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
going to
that,
very seriously.
that might come in handy, actually.
Yeah.
You guys are about to head towards the big ass place of the purists, so it might be dangerous. And
Before
so,
we leave,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just gonna walk straight up to Wanderer as serious can be. Jap's gonna be very dead silent, and then all of a sudden, boop, as he pokes them where he believes his nose might be, and walks away.
Okay then.
is there anything
Yeah,
you would like to ask the group Wanderer?
Oh no. Oh no. Fucking Krampus
Oh,
leads
God.
by example.
Oh,
He's gonna try to boop Wandy.
That's bad.
Roll
That's not
me
good.
agility versus Krampus's ace. Or Krampus's strength. I'm gonna roll strength for it.
I'm loving how I'm gonna be rolling for both of them.
Yeah.
Alright, so
I
agility
think this would be
versus,
well, yeah, because if you
Jap,
don't
what is his
manage to
face?
dodge it, dodge it, it'll be his strength. So yeah, roll agility to dodge, and his strength. See if he hits you hard. You're not dodging that.
I don't think you can. I don't think you physically
No.
can.
where is agility? Hang on.
It's the sixth option.
Oh,
Oh God, you managed to lessen the blow of which it's don't have on you, but you remember how they were talking about you being unconscious when they were going there, not on purpose, but you're not waking up for a little while.
All according to plan.
so like Jap was like boop. Okay then. Boop.
Dunk, dunk.
I can just imagine he boops him, his head goes flying back into the car he was leaning up against, leaving a dent in the top of the car as he rolls off onto the sidewalk, and then just gets dragged away by Krampus.
Jesus
Come
Christ.
with me, funny man.
Oh my
You wanna live?
And Avery's
He's
too
gonna-
drunk to give a shit.
And I know
It's kind of
exactly
shrugs
how-
as she heads back.
I know exactly how Krampus is gonna be carrying Wander. Let me post it in the chat here.
Oh yeah.
There
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Halala. You see Avery just kind of wave at you guys before standing up. Oddly enough, not wobbling in the slightest. For how many drinks she's had in the last couple of hours, you would be amazed that she was still standing. But she doesn't even look drunk as she just kind of walks into another building. She has a lot of alcohol in her stomach, but God.
Okay, can I just say that if Ace saw this, he would have half a mind to just think to himself, damn if she wasn't taken.
I hear guineas.
Gaze is screaming. Yeah, damn, if she wasn't taken. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. The gays are mad at you, Egg. But okay, so it does take you a little while to get upwards as Sasuke finishes her food and she starts bringing along with you guys. You guys eventually get, upwards. You see the previous houses y'all have gone by the last episode or so. Dead buildings and the guy inside the chair, and y'all kind of pass all that stuff, heading back in practically the same direction that you guys head to that standing in. You guys gonna comment on the dead bodies? Or you guys just kind of talk amongst yourself while y'all head up?
I'm gonna scavenge the dead bodies.
Yeah, have these bodies
need-
already been looted?
The ones you guys looted when you came down. Potentially there might be something left in there, so feel free me.
I know
free roll
exactly
me.
what I need to.
I
I know
roll
exactly what I need. I'm looking
roll
for.
me desert, all of you.
Hey, a new one.
Oh wow! All right.
Oh man, I
Jesus.
can't click.
You got ballistic fibers.
Oh, I did it.
Yeah, we're going.
Oh, I did it twice. Whoops.
God damn, Jab. 17
Oh my
pounds of scrap machinery.
He's trying to. He really wants to build.
I'm going to make that mech. You can't stop me. The game requires me
Found
to
one
play.
pair of binoculars.
Yeah, that
Also,
works.
it's not the loot that I'm going. Krampus is going after. He's going after the body parts.
Oh.
That's fine. I'll be collecting any loot you throw over your shoulder.
You just see him throw over his shoulder some ballistic fibers, and you know what? Fuck it, we'll go with gunpowder too, just because he's grabbing so many bodies. Roll me 1d3. As you just see him start tossing a bunch of bodies over his back, and he's just starting
On top
oh,
of Wanderer.
Oh God! Oh, 1d.
Oh, he already
Da-thunk,
he.
da-thunk.
It just makes him smell like death on both sides of his corpse.
Jesus. As
When
you
he
guys,
just wakes up, he's like.
so many
Nah.
bodies. The thunk, the thunk, the thunk. You eventually do wake up. As you guys just kind of continue on your ways.
How much gunpowder?
Huh?
Did my
Oh yeah, 1d3. Yuki, is there anything Sasuke would be doing at this time, or is she just gonna try to avoid the rather pungent smell of death and decay going on?
Ha 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 ha.
If she's there, Sasuke.
I'm
Yuki.
gonna put all of the stuff I grabbed from Krampus's searching and put it on Winchester's back.
God, alright. I'm gonna imagine Sasuke is just kind of taking a nap on his back, still trying to recover from the events of the past week or so, as you guys continue heading up. It's a very uneventful journey, honestly, going upwards. It's very boring, aside from the lots of dead bodies you guys are finding.
99 bottles of beer. You take one down, you pass it around. 98 bottles of beer on the wall.
Your favorite song is playing over the radio.
I'm gonna have to teach him a new song.
Yeah, Jeff doesn't know very much. He basically grew up with a bartender. That's the only song he's ever heard in his life.
God. But you guys do eventually make it back to the Beggar's Hole. How would you guys like to enter this place this time?
Stop! We brought you a corpse.
Just see like 10 corpses on top of Krampus.
Jesus Christ. Hey, you guys just been wandering. It's just been following. He's just there.
Winchester.
I'm gonna go check this man. Is he still alive?
It's been about
Doesn't
3 or so days. He's no longer there. It seems the house appears to have a sign that simply says, "If you want my house, come and get it. Otherwise, fuck off." Also,
Oh my god, he's tiny.
I want another leg. But
I
the
mean,
house.
we can give him
Blondie's
another
tiny.
leg. It might just stink a little bit like Krampus.
Oh God. The house seems to be unoccupied at the moment. There are a lot of people watching you from either, rooftops or inside the buildings or, several others. And you see a very familiar face once more come out. And he says, "Welcome." Oh, it's you guys. I assume that
Merry
you
Christmas.
Time to pay up, you son of a bitch.
Is that-
Looks
is
at
that
the
a lot of
amount of
bodies on
in
his
the
shoulder?
corpse.
Why is one twitching?
He's probably not dead. Don't worry about it.
Want
There's
to
one body in
join?
particular you need to worry about.
Want to join it?
No, thank you. Right, so I assume that if you're back here, you did your job.
Yep.
All right. Well, for those of you wanting to talk with the boss man, he looks up at the super mutant, not including you, but he looks kind of at the bottom of your pile. Your buddy boo friend there, that will fetch a good price. How you doing?
Get these fucking bullies off of me.
He looks at Ace. I ain't touching him.
Touch me. Touch me hard.
Touch my order.
He looks at you with a very
He's
concerned
gonna
look.
he's gonna drop the bodies on top of him.
Oh, God.
Including Wandy.
Ow.
Oh, I didn't mean get them off me, as in throw it on. I didn't mean get them off me, as in throw it on this fucker.
Hate you too, bud. Hate you too.
How pinned down is he? And can he see properly?
You're gonna steal from him. God
He's
damn it.
he has many bodies on top of him. He's currently in quite a bit of pain. He probably can't see too much from his looking at the moment, but he can hear. To a
You
degree.
know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, roll me
What
sleight of hand.
difficulty?
Roll me sleight of
base.
hand, natural against. Let's go with his detection. He would be this fellow. Which is detection. Yes. You. I believe he has a higher base detection. Yeah, he has a much higher base detection than you do sleight of hand, and somehow you still managed to grab it. So he does have a pouch of like 50 caps on him.
I'm gonna go ahead and stash that.
It's like, can you get this fucker off of me? And all of them, actually. I would hate for you
You'll
all
be
to be
fine.
shot right now.
Hey, Krampus, you said
You'll be fine. I
Your
pat him
name
on the
is
top of the head and leave.
Krampus, you said your name is Krampus, right? Yes. Why don't you go sit on him? That's a nice, comfy seat.
Oh my god.
Sits on him. It's not comfortable. Maybe you should lie down then.
Oh my god, he's gonna lie down on both of you. Jesus.
Something's poking me.
That would be several guns. Mostly mine.
That'd be a spine.
Just fucking
Someone's
spine.
spine.
Jesus Christ. Why do you like to help these this poor fellow out?
No, not particularly.
Wandy's
I'm gonna go ahead and go inside.
Wandy is gonna follow Ace.
You managed to squirm your way out from the bunch of bodies that you were under as you just kind of get up. You're covered in blood, by the way. Lots and lots of blood as he's just kind of laying there.
Only some of it's yours.
You're not looking too shabby, but you're at least not half dead. Jet Taxi, what are you going to be doing?
I mean, they're talking with what's his face, yeah?
Yeah, they're about to go and talk with Thorn.
I'm gonna go with them because the chap has deception, and I feel like they're going to need it.
Okie dokie.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
It's one of his better skills.
Sasuke, I'm just gonna assume is just gonna be with Winchester protecting his egg from the 50 people currently pulling guns at y'all.
I'll say also because Rogue ain't here, Wandy ends up taking it, the shotgun.
Yeah. He hands it to you as Rogue is just kind of keeping watch over the tiny baby. And by baby, I mean 6-year-old girl who looks like a baby. Yuki, did you fall asleep again? Don't worry, guys. The baby's asleep now. This is what this episode is
Don't
the
use
baby's
his voice.
asleep. Alright, let me remove you from here, and you over here, and Jappy Tappy up in this hood, yo, with the Wandy, and Jappy Tappy. There we go. There you go.
What's with the sizing on that?
No, it's a slightly odd sizing.
Oh god, they're bigger than us.
Pop.
Well, that's much better.
There you go. Much better. As you guys are just kind of walking inside, it looks just as crowded as before, although this Baibu from earlier is now gone that you've noticed. These people are still talking of Storm. Seems like their usual hangout place. This is no longer the horribly drunk fool that was there before. He's now reasonably sober and talking with this fine gentleman right here as well. The bartender looks, well, tired and annoyed, but generally it's about the same level of activity as you guys first found this place in. A lot of hubbub going on for the most part. What would you guys like to do?
I guess I'm gonna make my way to the back.
Alright. I'll assume two of you are gonna
I'll
follow.
Yeah.
Oh wait, don't we need Krampus to bring the corpse with us?
Yeah, you guys currently don't have the corpse of the dead person with you,
Shit.
so...
I'm
He's
gonna
lying
just,
on top of them as well.
I'm just gonna
Hmm?
I'm just gonna stick my head out the door and
Mhm.
yell, "Hey, big guy, bring the one without the face."
Can I roll intelligence?
Roll me intelligence.
There's only one thing out there without a face. Come on, man.
It's yeah.
Depends
Well,
on
let's see
how
if you
well
can
you would like
figure.
to make her face. You are able to tell that one, in fact, does not have a face. However, the one thing that does go through your brain is the one without a face. But does he want them all to not have a face?
Oh.
How many is one? What number is one?
He just looks at the body, looks at everyone else. All of them.
No, big guy. Just, you know what? Never mind. I'll do it.
What
You
about
just
the-
see him staring
about
at the
the
pile of
squirming one?
bodies.
What about the living one?
No, not the living one. Not yet. I might need more caps from him. I point at the one particular body that I want.
Mhm.
Pick that one up and follow me, please.
Oh god.
He picks it up, walks over the bodies,
Mhm.
which is stepping on all of them.
Oh
And follows
god.
him.
Oh, you're gonna kill this man soon.
I'm okay with that.
Just hear some crunchings of bones as your body weight kind of gets distributed from most of the bodies. He's not dead yet, but you're fairly certain at least one of his ribs are cracked, which is pretty good
He'll
actually,
survive.
considering the size of Krampus. As Krampus, you walk into
He had
this
a
bar.
body over top of him. He had padding.
Yeah, so Krampus, you walk into this bar, and every single bit of activity in the bar stops at the same time as they all look at the blood-covered, mad, crazy, psychopathic, super mutant holding a body in his arms with a, with a axe sticking out of his pant leg. You don't really have any other place to put the damn thing, so when you're not holding it, you just kind of shuffle it into your pant leg.
Looks like it just comes out of his ass. Ugh. Oh, that sounds uncomfortable.
Probably
Fucking-
is if he could feel anything.
Well, That's one dangerous pair of cheeks, then.
Just see them buns with the thing sticking out.
God, but all activity stops as you guys just kind of slowly make your way into the back.
I'm walking with the utmost big dick energy with this man behind me.
There's not a force on earth that would shoot this man in this situation.
And he's just following. You're not
Is
paying attention to them.
you can
People.
feel the tension in the air as all eyes on you folks.
This is normal for Jap.
You eventually make
normal
it
for me.
around the corner as the you stop feeling the eyes on your presence.
Krampus just sticks his head out. Merry Christmas.
You hear no replies. There's just complete silence from the other room now. There's no hubbub. There's no activity. His thundering thighs, quite literally in this case, stomping through
What?
the area.
Wandy just looks at Jeb and Ace and he asks, Christmas?
Don't say that word. Don't say those words right now. We want people to live. I think. Don't worry.
That remains to be seen, honestly.
To be fair, they made us kill Avery, so yes. About
He's the backup plan. Let's leave it at that.
God.
I knock on the door.
Huh.
Let's hope we don't have to use that backup plan.
Come in.
Oh god, that fucking voice. I hate it. He just whispers, mutters under his breath.
The door is not very big. Krampus, if you could roll me your agility real quick, no modifier, please.
Come on. If you can't, you cannot fuck this up.
Agility?
Yeah.
You're going under one door, dude. Well, there's a Krampus-shaped hole where a door used to be. That's good.
You vaguely recognize the fact that Wander in front of you just kind of slid into the door. You, however, don't really know how doors work. Or don't recognize that you can fit under it. So you attempt. You attempt to mimic the way that Wanderer moves.
Wait, I get it. Hold up. He kind of just bumps into the doorway. You all turn around and seeing him try to get through. He breaks through, turns to the door, looks at Jap. There's a door.
yes, there is a door.
Knock, knock.
Oh my god, roll me strength.
Now is not the time.
Roll me strength. Gee, oh
As
my
you say
god.
now is not the time. Jap looks at you with the most serious look a mask can bring. A smile. Do you want him to go on a rampage about doors again?
You hear as you say that,
Do I have a
knock,
choice?
knock, and the door slams into the wall across the room. A knuckle-sized dent in the middle.
It worked.
You see Thorn looking uncomfortable is the statement here. As he's just like,
You brought the Deathclaw. No, you brought the super mutants into my establishments.
I'm gonna like hold up my finger to the dude, and then I'm going to turn and look Krampus in the eye, and do like the come here finger, so that he leans down closer to me.
He leans down.
I'm gonna need you to be quiet, don't move, and don't break anything until we get out of town. Can you manage that?
Yes.
Did you understand a word that came out of my mouth?
Rolls intelligence.
If you get a 1, I swear God. Yeah, that
No.
about tracks.
Oh my god, why does Sasuke have to be asleep now of all times? Stay. Big guy, stay. Don't move. And I'm doing like hand
Stay.
signals. I'm like trying to. It's like trying to
Try to
fucking
teach
teach
a
a dog
ravenous
how to.
dog, yeah.
I'm gonna point at the corpse and say, "Give, give corpse," and hold out my arms.
Oh God.
Stay. Give corpse. He drops the corpse on you.
Oh my God. Thankfully, it's not super heavy. It's about as heavy as a normal human, and he's not yeeting it at you, so you just feel it drop into your arms.
I am going to
And like
drag
that-
it into the middle of the room.
Like that, Krampus just sits down and becomes
Shazunk.
mesmerized by this shelf.
Oh my God. Thorn looks at you with confusion and possibly anger. You can't quite tell from his one-eyed gaze at the moment. It's like,
Did you get it done?
That's a corpse, ain't there?
he looks at the
I-
corpse.
Drop the corpse at his feet.
He looks at Wander in the corner.
You brought her boy toy too, I
That's
see.
it. Too ugly.
How do I know this is her?
Hair, leg, Jap pulls out the shotgun. Thought gun.
He raises his eyebrow.
Thought gun. That's accurate.
He raises his eyebrow.
Her shotgun.
He looks at Wander.
And how did you come across her gun with her boy toy? Do not tell me he gave you it to play you as a fool.
Jap slings the shotgun around his shoulder, walks up to the man, gets in his face for a second thing. How about you actually stand up and look at the body with that one eye, buddy? Come on. It ain't that hard, Mr. Thorn. Or have you forgotten who I am?
He stands up and is going to look at the body with, let's go with this guy's perception, if I could find him. DEFCON 4, that's it. I'm going to use your deception, good sir. Which is going to be half decent. This is a pretty good markup of the body, so we're going to go with that, yeah. Does not see anything out of the ordinary.
Looks like a body, a hair. Familiar, but it might be the girl's. Shotgun.
He looks at the leg.
Definitely crafted by her, reminiscent of her own leg.
He raises up and then slams his fist into the thigh meat of the body.
Close enough to hers. It's been a while.
Starts just kind of squeeze into it, start pressing into it.
Firm, and yet, oddly, not the right muscle tendons. But close enough.
He looks at Wander.
Why did you separate from your girl, boy? If this was
What's
her,
that?
wouldn't you be filling their skulls with lead?
Already done. So, to be fair, you can only go so far in the wasteland, and, well, you know me. I wander about. I have no friends. Taught her everything I could. Didn't survive.
Cause of death.
He looks at the two of you.
I brush my duster off of my pistol.
Shot through the head.
He looks at the face. Now, did you guys actually like just carve off the face? Did you guys like beat it to a pulp afterwards?
Beat it to a pulp.
Okay.
Not difficult to see. No facial features.
He lifts up her mouth to show off the teeth.
Teeth is... Well, I think you looked like I'd slap.
He just kind of like slaps it down.
Think you could look at earlier.
He puts his hand on the forehead.
Bullet wound. Headshots. One shots.
He looks at Krampus.
And yet, shotgun wounds.
I'll admit we didn't exactly shoot first.
Sounds about right. I assume you gave her my notice.
Thea used her shotgun after. She blew a hole in him, saw the note, and put it at the tip of a gun and fired. And then fired at us.
Insanity runs through her blood. This should be a marker. It shouldn't be of much trouble.
Ian snaps his fingers as another like person kind of runs in there, their eyes kind of wide as they kind of shimmy around Krampus, seeming to have more fear of him than the super mutant in the hallways.
Take the body, put it on top of the building, make it a sign. No one fucks with us.
As the guy kind of takes the body and starts running.
Now then, as per payments.
He starts to sign a letter before turning it over to you.
This will bring you into the Brotherhood of Steel. With my signature, they should let you in easily. However, be warned. They do shoot anything irradiated. So if you like to go in there, either have full protection,
he says, pointing to Wander,
or kill them or leave them behind.
He points to the super mutant.
If they are clearly a radiated source, they will shoot first, ask questions never, and bury you where you stand. I can only do so much to put you in the doors, but if they find out that you have a radiation following you, or that you are fucked up in some way, shape, or form by the wasteland itself, or some kind of disease, they will not hesitate to shoot you and anyone you come in contact with. Be wary. They do not take kindly to strangers.
Not much more than we expected.
One way in, one way out.
Sorry? How you drink?
When you walk in, be privy to their customs. Be very, very careful where you tread and the words of which you say. They're rising for a battle, all men on watch, and they refuse to let those in that can suffer. I would say be careful, but the danger is for you, not for me. What happens to you is of no importance. Now, is there anything else?
I believe last time we spoke, your exact words were, we bring you her, we get in anywhere we need to at any time.
He scrummages through another drawer before pulling out yet another letter and scribbling it down.
I have less connections with the Enclave. They're very, how can I put this nicely? Mean. They believe if you walk on their soil and you breathe their air. But you do not stand for the flag they do. You aren't a part of them and therefore trespassing on their soils. This is a parley of sorts. If you show this and they don't shoot you first, they'll let you meet their boss. Beyond that, well, I only said I can open the door, not to keep it open. If their boss decides to shoot you, that's all for him to decide. Your tongue is made of silver, but has been refined for years. If he shoots you, it's 'cause he thinks you're a threat. And he doesn't think you're, or what's the term they use?
He looks over the sheet.
American. However, interesting notes. They don't care who the fuck you send them, so your super mutant may actually be helpful there. They won't shoot you super mutant on sight as long as he believes he's American.
He looks over at Deathclaw.
A. Wherever you are.
Or not Deathclaw, Super Mutant.
Krampus, I believe your name was.
Hmm?
Are you American? Say yes.
American?
Yeah.
What's American?
He would get shot on sight.
I think I have a remedy for that, don't worry.
I would say best of luck, but the sooner you all die, and the sooner you all fuck off from existence, the easier my life shall get. So,
Oh,
take
come
'em
on,
with you.
Thorny. As Jap walks a little closer. If I die, who's gonna deal with the Crusaders? Oh, your friend, the Dappers. Come on now. Your local medic loves everybody.
He looks at
Fair
Ace.
point.
If you're going to die, take him with you and make sure he lives. That way I don't have to deal with the piss ants that I call business partners.
That's your business, man, not mine.
Well, you're good in a pinch. If they shoot you, I'll have to be much more worried about who I send up there.
He shuffles over the papers to you after marking them both with a stamp.
Now, anything else?
No.
Oh, drink if you're offering.
If you want a drink, get the fuck out of my room.
Krampus gets up for a second, and he walks in front of this man.
Oh, God.
Krampus?
He looks up at
Turn-
Krampus.
Question.
What?
Are you the Grinch?
What?
I'm gonna, like, mouth to him, just say no.
No.
He's gonna incite him.
This man has been dealing with business
Because-
for a while, so it's pretty hard to incite him, and his charm is pretty fucking high. So,
Oh, there it is. I got 23 in insight. Let's go.
Jesus Christ. You know, let's go with
He may survive today.
Would it matter? I mean, to be fair, he's telling the truth.
Yeah, that's true. Minus 22. Yeah, he looks at you. From what Krampus can tell, he's being sincere. Krampus has a very difficult time telling that, but he's seeming sincere. His eye does look like a snake, though, as he looks at you.
If I were the Grinch, I would have stolen all of your presents and yet I'm giving you them.
He pats his head. Good. Krampus won't have to kill you.
Wait, what if he was Santa?
What?
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 I'm gonna like walk up and get very close to Jap and start like whisper screaming at him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck are you doing? Are you trying to get all of us killed? This has gone off so smoothly so far. Stop
did he
trying to
say?
kill us.
What
You see
did he
Jab,
say?
like, turn his head very obviously. I mean, to be fair, he asked if he was the Grinch. He didn't ask if he was Father Christmas.
Has no beard.
That's fair.
Yes,
I know
yes,
nothing
now on
about
your
Christmas.
way.
I thought I would ask.
Yes, yes, now get on your way. If I see Santa, I'll be sure to send him towards you. Give you some more gifts for you to play with.
Krampus suggests something before he leaves. Stop saying naughty words. Naughty words make Krampus angry. You don't want to see Krampus angry.
You won't like me when I'm angry.
Because Krampus will make you door.
Krampus, people can't be. Actually, they can be if you use their bones. Never mind.
Corrects his
I'm gonna
knuckles.
like grab Krampus by the back and start leading him towards the door.
Filthy.
Filthy. Oh my god. You
Well, that could have gone better.
Hey, you aren't all dead, so that's a fairly good exchange. Jesus Christ. As you guys
Get
walk
the
out.
fuck out of Dodge.
As you walk out, you just see all the people still staring your location. Parts of the door are sticking through this wall. You notice that several of them have guns out and pointed at most of you.
Is there like a beer bottle anywhere with fluid in it? Preferably
There's
beer.
a lot of bottles on a lot of tables.
I'm gonna just go past, grab a beer, and go back out the door. In a very hasty manner.
Jap walks slow.
Nah.
Jap's used to having guns pointed at him for no good reason.
Ain't nothing to see here, folks. We're leaving.
Even the bartender has like a rifle just kind of laid on his bar table, wherever it's called. It's you guys just walk out. Tension be high.
Ah, shit. I just thought of something.
Hmm?
I was gonna stick my head back in and ask, by the way, anybody know directions to the cemetery?
You see
Why
one
do you need
particularly
bucks?
drunk man just kind of look at you and be like, down the road to your right, and there is somewhere over there. You really can't miss it. It's full of dead corpses. Mostly. There's some dead
Alright,
bodies
thanks.
walking around. Jim, shut the fuck up. There ain't no goddamn zombies in this town.
I don't care.
You guys walk out.
Wendy's
Winchester.
gonna take mental note of that.
Yeah, Winchester, having been just kind of staring in the window for a while, you see him walk
Kind of
out.
hear everything that was going on.
A little bit difficult, and you couldn't tell what happened after they walked into the back room, but yeah, everyone looks very, very hostile in there. They all have guns on them. They all have them pointed at the door, and they all seem very concerned.
So, did they...
Winston.
So, did negotiations go well, I assume?
Better than I was expecting, honestly.
Yeah, your super mutant friend almost got us killed though.
Yeah, but that's pretty par for the course.
What did he do this time?
The town is possessed by the Grinch.
I highly doubt that, though, Krampus. Just because they're,
So,
just because they're kind of grumpy doesn't mean that they're they're possessed by the Grinch. Just means
worse, they say naughty words.
What are naughty words?
F word.
You mean like fuck?
Language.
Well, at least I know what the F word is now.
Good God. Rogue walks up to you guys and he's like, well, if everything will smoothly, I'd like to return Miss Avery's weapon to her and her clothes.
Well, about the clothes, it'll be fine. I mean, I've already been shot once. What's the second time gonna hurt?
It's probably gonna hurt like a shotgun blast to the head.
Jack turns slowly.
To be fair, we got other clothes.
To be fair, I did hand her the greaser outfit.
She
be
did
fair,
look
she
pretty
needs
good
the
in that leather
outfit.
jacket.
Yeah, she did.
Jack just looks between the both of you. I see, but don't see what's going on here.
The Jack
Listen,
just...
man, it's just window shopping. Don't worry about it.
Jack just kind of looks at you guys and he tries to kind of holds out his hand for the shotgun. I wouldn't question it.
It's better
Hey,
not.
Hey, so you guys came through here before,
Uh-huh.
right? What happened to the guy that was living here?
Krampus.
We may have robbed him and cut off his leg.
I didn't rob him. I drug him into his house and took an outfit because I was missing my pants.
And you
I
never
also
gave
gave
it
him a
back.
stim
That's
pack
kind of
to protect
robbing
you.
people.
I mean, to be fair, I used a stim back on him when Krampus cut off his leg. It was a trade.
Oh, yeah, the guy was an asshole.
Hey, you fucking took
Don't
a
worry
swing at your death claw first time you saw me.
You know, I wonder how he's actually doing.
Well, we're going to the cemetery. We might see him.
Hear the guy who's still laying on the ground kind of pipe up. He's like, "Hey, you left several. Oh God, you left like several days ago. Said, and I
Holy
quote,
shit, you're still alive?
yeah, I wish I wasn't right now, but I am. Oh, this
Well,
must
you
I
know,
could
for the
fix
right
that if you
price,
want.
that can be arranged.
Still useful to the boss man at the moment, but he said, and I quote, if you ever see those motherfuckers again, feel free to take off one of their legs for me. I won't mind. Trust me, I'll pay you.
How much
So
we
what
paying?
you're saying is,
I don't know how much he's paying, but he wants one of y'all's legs, or never to
what
see
you're
you
saying
again.
is, did you accept the deal? The terms?
No. What do you think I am, stupid?
I think you're red.
Well, good, because I would have had to cheat.
Nah, it's pretty much an open bounty against you guys, except it's not really that much of a bounty, because no one's stupid enough to make, dough on it. Ain't
I'm
enough money
stupid
on this
enough.
planet to take off a super mutant's leg.
Who's willing to lose a leg?
Who's willing to try and take their chances at killing a super mutant?
Who's
Especially
willing
this
to
one.
handle leg?
No, I'm willing to take my chances. I've had pretty good luck so far.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, to be fair, we could take one of Winchester's legs.
Sounds like you're pretty good at killing big people.
I mean, hey, Krampus, how many legs you got?
1, 4, 6, A, C, E.
Okay,
Nah.
big guy, how would you feel? You remember that lady we met a few days ago with the cool robot leg?
He just kind of stares at you very blankly.
Not even like a history check or anything.
Nah,
Okay.
nah, that memory's long gone.
I could try actually. Lore.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, roll me a lore. He's stupid, but maybe no,
Nope.
no. He's looking at you like you're a fire. He's particularly invigorated by. He's just kind of looking at you with the drool starting to come out of his mouth as his eyes are just kind of going, kind of sideways.
Okay. You remember the faceless lady we brought into that guy like 5 seconds ago?
You would vaguely recognize that. Mostly the faceless part. Face pizza.
Yes.
How would you like to have a leg like hers?
Can I use it for scratching?
I'm gonna say yes because it's detachable.
He nods his head eagerly.
Okay, Sasuke, where's the drugs?
Oh my
The
god.
hacksaw.
Oh my god.
We getting paid, bitches.
Jesus Christ. Oh, you see Sasuke just kind of sleeping in the robot's arms at the moment.
Damn it. Fine, we'll do it later.
I mean, I have brief knowledge on some drugs.
Maybe I can look.
Jap pulls out his bag out of nowhere, pulls out the pharmaceutical supplies, slowly slides them to you.
I wonder
thought
how
you
many
were
drugs you would
pacifist.
need to knock out Krampus.
We don't need to knock him out, we just need to dull the pain.
Jap looks at you, Wander. This isn't killing him. And if he consents to it, I technically am legally obligated to help him.
Oh
Think of
my
it as organ
God.
donation.
Plus, I want to see how far Ace gets before he gets socked by Krampus.
I
may
wasn't
be
the
a
one cutting it
pacifist.
off. I
The
was
real
the one
question-
turning it in.
You know, the real question is, will they be able to cut through his leg?
It's like slicing through tank armor.
Plus, you've seen me work. You should know this is within my realms of expertise.
Jesus Christ. I mean, if y'all want
Yeah,
to
I
try
guess that's fair.
like sawing off his leg, it's gonna be real tough. It's probably gonna be
I have
somebody's
an
strength
idea.
versus his endurance.
I have an idea.
Oh.
What if we... Okay, we can do it below the knee, and it
Egg.
won't affect him that much.
Egg. Jap looks blankly at you all, looks at Krampus. Hey, Krampus!
Hmm?
You want to be on the super knife list?
Oh.
Yes.
Cut off one of your legs, please.
Oh my god.
Wait, we gotta get this right. I want to, like, take some of the blood off of his jacket and, like, wipe it in a ring around his leg below the knee. Cut it off at this line. Okay, big guy?
He looks at all of you. Won't this hurt?
Jap has stem packs.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Roll me both your strength and your endurance.
Please work. Please work. Please
Please
work.
break your axe. Please break your axe.
Either way
I like
would be
to-
great.
He just sits down with his leg out, and he's just getting the axe ready, like steady, steady.
I love how you're doing this in the middle of town, too.
This is not the worst thing we've done in the middle of this town. Let's be honest.
I mean, that's fair. Yeah,
Wandy's gonna yell out. Wandy's gonna yell out to the town.
Hey, everybody! Superman is cutting off his leg. Come out and see.
Oh my god. You see several people
10
sticking
caps
their
for
heads
admission.
out. Oh my god.
15 caps to get some blood on you.
You two are strange.
We need the caps, don't we?
Fucking hell. Yeah.
Looks at me with over 500 caps and a bar of gold in my inventory.
Good god. Yeah, roll me strength versus your endurance, Krampus. You have the power of a tank. You have the strength of Thor himself put into human form. You could bulldoze a tank and barely notice. You have the power to take a tank round and just walk it off. So you put those two together. It is the worst sound you guys have ever heard in your lives.
Oh.
Huh?
Before we do it, let's see what leg he cuts off. The first one's right. One is right leg. Two is left leg.
Come on,
God.
2. Oh, okay.
Right
That's
leg.
fine.
Yeah, it is the worst sound you've ever heard. Your axe, you could hear it strain from the sheer amount of force put behind it as it slams downwards with enough force to create a wind barrier around you guys as it swings downwards. Winchester, how close are you to him exactly?
I mean, whenever he heard all this stuff was going on, he was just kind of.
It was just like,
He's
nah.
squeamish. He wouldn't have stuck around.
Yeah, it's just like, nah, I'm don't go back. I'm don't look at the baby.
He was a gene. He was like a gene splicer. He wasn't actually a doctor.
Butcher.
He was a
Go
scientist.
over here and hold Sasuke's ears.
Speak of the devil.
I think you can go back to sleep.
Almost
No, I'm
certainly.
awake.
Hey Yuki, guess who's chopping off his own leg?
Oh my god.
Yeah, Krampus is just hacking off his own leg.
To be fair, it's for money. We didn't ask how much money, but it was money.
That is the worst sound you guys have ever heard in your lives. The sound of super mutant flesh tearing. The fact of it just popping off is just... It sounds kind of similar as if you took a dull knife and started slicing through a cow's stomach.
You know, there is something I didn't think about.
What?
What's that?
Looks at Stempak, looks at him. I have to sub this in the sub. Because his skin is too thick of it.
And what's the problem with that?
It's gonna hurt.
Oh,
He looks at you
you
and
mean
hands you a Stempak. You do it.
Give it. I'll take it and I'll stab him in the stub.
Oh god.
well, why not let Krampus do it since he is able to cut off his own leg?
Because he's not gonna get it in the right spot, for one. Second of all, he might break the stem pack, and third, the guy's in pain. Let's cut him some slack.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm gonna hand him. What's the strongest alcohol we have?
I have no idea. Y'all have some vodka, I think.
I'm gonna give him some vodka. I'm gonna give him a bottle. No, I'm gonna give him like 3 bottles of vodka, and say, "Okay, good job, buddy. Drink this." And then I'm gonna stab him in the stomp.
Jesus Christ.
blue milk of my kindness. This isn't kind.
Blue milk of kindness.
This is clear milk of happiness. Here, take it.
Eats the whole bottle.
Oh my god, he just shoves the 3 bottles in his mouth and starts crunching them.
You know
Well,
what?
that's one way to get into your
It's
system.
fine.
I guess that works.
Everybody needs a little bit more silicone in
I've
their
never seen a
diet.
super
Doesn't-
mutant so stupid.
Oh, you'd be surprised. This is a smart day for him.
Really is at this point.
If you're wondering why Jeff don't care too much, this is by far probably the smartest day he's had all month. Which is funny considering. Granted, he also handed Jap a leg that was covered in puke.
I made fucking Winchester
He also
almost eat
covered
it.
Jap in he covered me in the entire organs of a creature, of a person that was infected by a disease that I then got. And then I then got myself so drunk that I ended up beating it off with said drunkenness and the blue milk of kindness. Honestly, this is evening out what he did to me.
Egg, do you decide to pull out the normal milk of kindness from inside of your jacket? Which, it's not a
Not
pleasant smell.
yet, because I have a plan for it. I
Alright.
want to have it like reverse engineered by Sasuke, Jap, and Winston,
God.
so that we can make a concentrated dose of it that we can then turn into a anti-bloodworm.
Anti-everything.
I
That
mean,
shit
yeah.
will kill anything.
We're just gonna turn it into a cure-all.
Jesus Christ.
Uh,
Well,
Radiation
as...
gone, bloodworms gone, cancer gone, your will to live gone, all of it just gone. Everything's gone.
But you're still somehow alive. So you guys bandage up his leg. That you now have a Krampus leg. And oh god, guys, here's a new back scratcher.
oh, no.
I'm gonna start like dicking around with some of the scrap metal we have
Okay.
to see if I can make him a peg leg.
Oh my god. Let me look at your stuff here real quick. Let's see. Shea Blacksmith, Shea Engineer,
Yeah, no, this is gonna take a long time. Don't worry. I know
Yeah.
this is gonna be like a week long project for Ace.
well, on
But
the
it's gonna
plus
happen.
side, you have a lot of time between where you guys are in Bear's Hole and over here in Fort Lawndale.
Well, we were going to the Beggar's Hole Cemetery first, weren't we?
Oh, yeah. You guys have quite a bit of time going in since you guys slowly make your way over to the cemetery, which I'm just gonna say for ease of access is right here. Yeah, so cemetery's over here. This guy kind of waddles his broken rib back into the bar. There you go. Alright, Krampus, you're in pain, but it's manageable. Not really sure what pain is exactly, but
This was a bad idea.
what was that, Ron?
You would assume it would be this.
Yeah. You remember hearing people yelling and screaming and saying, I'm in pain, but you never really understood that until now.
Well, Krampus, look at the bright side as Jap puts his hand on his shoulder. You're on the super nice list now.
Tear
He gave
goes
the
up.
gift of giving, the true meaning
Tear
of
drops.
Christmas.
Yes. Tear runs down his eye. Yes.
He is the
Fulfilled.
god. Okay.
You know, from
Um,
here on out, I really need to start giving more things to Krampus.
We knew you though.
God. Alright, well, you start making your way over there. Who's gonna join y'all?
Wandy's Wandy's gonna go back inside and ask the guy, "Hey, do you have any like spare walking pegs or legs or anything?" Why?
Lost and found.
You see, my friend decided to cut off his own leg because he got tired of it. Could we just? You don't happen to have anything, don't you?
Yeah, they have a box.
Even something. Hey, my friend has a lot of cats. Huh?
They have a box.
Hmm.
Duct tape a box to his leg.
I don't think a box is gonna help.
Pulls
His weight
out.
would crush the
Maybe
box.
Pulls out a small
maybe we'll
barrel.
find something in the Brotherhood.
Yeah, they are very good blacksmiths.
Yeah, that
but,
barrel.
I just thought of something.
Here's barrel.
You know what?
Hmm?
Maybe that'll be our mission when we go there. We'll go to the Brotherhood, steal a leg.
Jesus
What
Christ.
combat stats are good for Krampus besides melee?
Let's see, melee and unarmed are his primary stats. Oh, and throwing.
Okay.
Throwing very much so.
What if we were to attach a melee weapon to his leg?
Oh my gosh.
Just really hope he doesn't get angry at you folks. But yeah, sledgehammer would do real well, honestly.
I mean, it's vaguely foot-shaped anyway.
It's poking into me.
Oh my god. Alright, cool. Yeah, so you go down to the cemetery while Krampus is trying to nurse his chopped off leg and Wander's trying to find something for him. Rogue just kind of waves to you guys as he, heads off trying to find a car to head back to Avery to give her, her stuff back like he said he would. And tiny baby is still sleeping in the arms of the robot angel.
Krampus is gonna crawl after Ace because he wants that leg.
Crawl. Jesus Christ. So what are you doing in the cemetery, Egg?
I'm gonna look around and see if I can find a corpse of a pirate clutching something.
As you walk into the cemetery, at first glance, it's not very, it's not clearly there. Roll me luck. Minus 2. Hey, that's good. It does
uncomfortably low.
Yeah, it does require you to have to move around a couple things, couple boards, headstone at one point. But underneath a bunch of rubble is a old looking man with what looks to be a overly sized peg leg. Apparently, he used it as a fighting tool, from what the journal beneath him says. As it turns out, a large fighting peg leg that's made of metal is good for beating people with. Who knew? And
oh, Krampus!
he's also holding to his chest a cutlass.
He's crawling after you.
Oh my god, that would be horrifying. But yeah, you see a cutlass as well as a small journal next to him, along with a very small holotape. The journal simply says, "Read my holotape, you filthy grabber." Or listen to it, I should say.
Okay. I didn't take Avery's thing. God damn it.
Got to go back to Winchester, get that prepared.
I'm gonna, because Krampus hasn't made it all the way over here yet, I'm gonna yell at him. Hang on a minute, big guy, stay right there. I'm gonna grab the peg leg, the cutlass, the journal, the holotape. Does he have a nice hat?
He is a pirate. Roll me luck -2. So it's a nice thing of you having an actual probability field is legitimately the world can change around you. He does in fact have a nice looking pirate hat. He looked like he was the captain of a pirate crew.
Like, what kind of pirate hat? Like,
On.
we can discuss this afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want to grab the hat as well, and I want to take one quick loot check
Okay.
through the rest of the rubble.
See what you can find. Roll me desert.
All right.
I love how you
so
find the melee
weapons,
weapons and Jap finds the guns.
melee weapon, uncommon,
Hey!
combat knife.
You find a
Sharpened
sharpened
combat
combat knife. That's even better than a normal combat knife.
I'll grab that too, and I'll walk over to.
That can replace your switchblade.
Yeah, but I don't want it to because switchblade special ability.
Mm-hmm.
I want to walk back over to Krampus
Mm-hmm.
and tell him, let me lift up your stump.
Wait, so I kind of cut out there for a second, but did he find the guy?
He did, yeah. And he came back to you with a peg
Is he
like a
still
sword.
alive?
The guy is long dead. He has been dead for a very long time, but he found a very nice peg leg, as well as a hat and a cutlass. He's asking you to show him your stump.
He just like shows it up in his face like a baby getting their nappy changed.
Oh God.
That's an unfortunate angle. Okay, I'm gonna put the peg leg on your stump and fasten it so that it stays. Then I'm going to ask, hey, let me see your hat for a minute.
Okay. He sits up.
I'm gonna take your hat off, put it on top of the pirate hat, and then put the pirate hat on you, and hand him the cutlass as well. Merry Christmas, buddy.
You've made Krampus into a pirate.
Christmas pirate.
Tears start flowing down his face as he hugs you tightly.
Oh God. I'm just gonna go ahead and roll.
So now I'm just picturing Krampus
Never
with...
gave me a Christmas present before.
God. Roll me your strength, buddy.
Doesn't matter.
Kind of, I think.
Oh God. You definitely feel
Never
something
gave me a
cracking.
Christmas present before. Thank you.
You definitely feel
No problem,
something
big guy.
cracking.
Oh, I'm just gonna start tapping him on the side.
You're better
that
than Daddy ever was.
Oh my God.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough, big guy.
He's just crying into your shoulder.
Can't breathe.
You should marry mommy.
I'm gonna say no on that. I'm not that drunk yet.
He ain't gonna marry a death. Wait.
He tries to get up.
God almighty.
With that, he's gonna let him go and start trying to walk.
You
gonna
stumble
steady
a
him
little bit,
as he
but
stands.
Hmm?
I'm gonna steady him as he figures it out.
as you guys come back to the group, you look like a pirate covered in blood that has a Christmas hat on top of it.
I need to have to redraw Krampus again.
Yeah, Wander comes out and he just sees a pirate leg, man. Oh,
shit! You got him you made him a pirate.
Shh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna walk over to Winchester and say, "Hey, Scaly, bend over for a minute."
He's just gonna look at you for a minute. Why?
I'm gonna lift up the holotape and kind of like shake it a little bit.
Oh. He kind of faces you and he bends down.
I put the holotape in his neck.
As he put in the holotape, you hear, "Arr, you found me pirate stash. And by that I mean what was on my body with my cold, dead hands. If you're wondering why I died, it's because I was fighting a horde of 27 goblins, which were actually just rats. Yeah, it was a lot of rats. Anyways, I'm dying as I'm making this. This is Captain Arkbeard. I got to a fancier name, but I'm missing a leg now. Yeah, those fucking rats chawed it off. Now I have a comically sized peg leg. I found it years ago. I don't know who was using it, but I now just beat things to death. Arr, little Jimmy, come here, boy. Fuck, he ran away. Little Jimmy, I will find you one day. Swear to God, little Jimmy, if you're able to avoid this next swing, then you I will praise. It's just silence for a second. Then there's a swinging sound and a clanging noise. Harm, little Jimmy, you fucking bitch. You may now kill me. Alright, have fun with my shit. Also, be wary of the old pirate's sigil. I will hunt you to the rest of your days. Blah. Fucking little Jimmy, eat me already. God, you take so long. Blah. End holotape.
I'm gonna like pause for a minute. And then, like, take the holotape out, look at it, chuck it over my shoulder, and start walking back. Like, oh, hell no. I did not just go through all of that bullshit for a peg leg I can't use and a fucking sword I can't use. I'm gonna start looking through more shit until I find something valuable.
Santa Claus was a pirate.
Roll me another desert. You find just a piece of rubber next to him.
Fucking piece of a tire. God damn it.
You also see the body of a
Find
rat
1
that's in
pound of
front of him, which you imagine is this little Jimmy he was referring to.
I gotta say, that sounded a lot more like Borderlands. This is
I'm just gonna start fucking kicking the corpse in the head until somebody comes to stop me. I'm gonna pick up little Jimmy and I'm gonna start beating the corpse with it.
I can't.
Wandy kind of just goes over to Winchester and he asks, what was that all about?
Well, apparently he was expecting actual pirate treasure, but unfortunately, the only treasure he found was the pirate's clothing, apparently.
You just hear from the distance Ace screaming, "This son of a bitch didn't even have one cap!"
Ah. Well, so what do we do now? Do we just wait for him to blow it off? Teach Krampus how to walk?
Yeah.
Well, you can try doing that. I'm going to sit here and look after my egg, making sure none of these people actually try to eat it.
I'm going to turn that egg into an omelet one of these days.
You do, and I will turn you into an omelet.
Well, I hope
Please.
I'm moist and delicious.
Hey, Krampus, you want to test that theory?
Oh my god. Alright, friends and fellows of this pirate adventure that we have found. I'm gonna name this episode Pirate Adventure now, huh?
Treasure of the Damned.
Treasure of the Damned, that was what we're gonna name it.
Leg me matey.
What?
Leg me matey.
Oh my god.
Leg me, matey.
Oh, I'm so glad y'all wait to do that side quest. This side quest has been here for like for months. Oh, it's beautiful. This is the time y'all get it. Alright.
Okay, Sin, I want to ask you,
Yeah.
did you have it pre-planned that he was going to have a peg leg at all?
No, the sword was pre-planned though. You guys got a revolutionary sword, which actually Wanderer can use quite well. Krampus, not so much. He specializes in axes. But yeah, the whole point of this side quest was to give you guys a revolutionary sword. But man,
Well, now we have to hunt down that dude that wants to pay for Krampus's leg.
he has no idea where the bastard is.
Whatever
We'll
your,
find
your
him.
Good God. Alright, well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did, hit that follow button. I do random streams late at night, so if you guys want to see that pop up, you guys will get a notification with that follow. And if you guys want to go to our YouTube, Tables of Tartarus, or see any of our other social media, you guys are welcome to. And support the channel with a Patreon tier, I guess, which you guys see on the bottom left. And a big hearty thank you to Sleeping Piranha, our tier 5 patron. So we'll see all of you fine folks next week. We'll be starting at 7 o'clock p.m. PST on Friday, the 17th, I suppose. And we'll see all of you fine folks as they go and finally get into the Fortress of Solitude. I mean, the Fort Lauderdale. And we'll see you fine folks later. Bye.
Rip Krampus's leg.
I still can't believe he fell for it.
I know, right?
Actually, I can because super nice list.
He's such an idiot. All right.
Even though it has been stated on multiple occasions, Jap has